I want real. I'm sick of fake. The last thing we need is more fake. Am I making too much of this? Maybe. But no. I have some news here that will actually interest the potheads. It's about butter. And that's news that I also take seriously because I am a devoted fan of butter. So CBS News reports on a new company backed by Bill Gates that makes butter without the use of cows. And I know you're probably thinking, well, we've already done this a million times. Plant-based, no cows, no plants, nothing edible is involved in the creation of this new butter that Bill Gates is gracing the world with. This is another way to save the planet, allegedly, but let's watch the clip from CBS News. Here it is.
It looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia.
In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago, something unprecedented is happening.
So you're using this gas right now to cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick of butter you see on this plate.
This is pretty novel to be able to make food that looks and tastes and feels exactly like dairy butter, but with no agriculture whatsoever.
And no long ingredient list the average person can't pronounce.
It's really just our fat, some water, a little bit of lecithin as an emulsifier, and some natural flavor and color.
How? Fats are made up of carbon and hydrogen chains. The goal here? Replicate those chains without animals or plants. And they did it. They tell me to simplify. They take carbon dioxide from the air and hydrogen from water, heat them up and oxidize them. The final result?
It looks like a wax, like a candle wax at first.
But they're fat molecules, like the ones in beef, cheese, or vegetable oils.
Sustainability is why we are here.
It's all done releasing zero greenhouse gases, using no farmland to feed cows.
We're not at full capacity in this facility yet.
How does it taste?
I love butter, so I'm going to take a really healthy amount.
Admittedly, surprisingly, like butter.
Cheers. We're drinking butter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You are a filthy liar. You are lying. Now, I have two major problems with this. The first is that I know damn well that it does not taste like butter. We all know that. Every day they have some new alternative product on the market, alternative butter, alternative milk, meat, cheese. Thousands of alternatives. I've tried many of them, always just sort of out of morbid curiosity. And it never tastes like the thing that it's imitating. Never. Here's another statement I'll make. There is not an alternative product like this on the market that actually tastes like the thing that it's imitating. That does not exist. And yet there will always be someone who will swear to you that it does, no matter what it is. There's always gonna be someone handing you the glass of fake milk made out of liquefied mulch or whatever it is, claiming, oh, dude, this tastes just like right. You will never tell the difference. If I gave you this in a blind taste test, you'd never even know. And then you taste it and you say, no, that's mulch. That's definitely mulch. That tastes exactly like mulch, undeniably, unmistakably. So I guarantee this is no different. This is, I absolutely guarantee it. Second, regardless of the taste, I really just object in principle to artificial slop made in a laboratory. I reject it. I object to it in principle. And if you think the word slop is too harsh, well, let me call your attention back to the video because you might not have noticed this. But let's look at the freeze frame from minute 138. There's the freeze frame, and there you can see it. There's a giant vat in the background at this factory that literally says slop water. I mean, they are literally calling this stuff slop water. So if you want to be a good little planeteer and eat your emulsified slop water, then you go ahead. I'll pass. I'll take a pass on the slop water. I'll take a pass on the slop water that they turn into candle wax and then expect you to spread it on your toast. You know what I want? I want real. Okay, that's what I want. This is my cry in the wilderness. This is my cry, my protest against the darkness. I will not go silently into the dark, because I'm sick of fake. The last thing we need is more fake. Give me something real. Everything's fake now. You go on social media, half the accounts are bots. So much of what you see is generated by AI. So people spend all day, staring at their screens, the reality filtered through, curated by algorithms. And it's all fake. Even the real people are still fake. Right? Everything. I saw another video the other day, one of 900 million, of a woman crying and having a meltdown on camera on a selfie video. It's fake. The emotions are fake. It's all fake. The food is fake. The emotions are fake. The butter is fake. So this is the dividing line, I think, in the future. There will be those of us who are satiated by all the fake stuff, those people who will eat the fake butter and watch the fake movies generated by fake AI and just sit in this totally fake world, numbed by it, satiated by it. There'll be people like that. And then there'll be people who, and these are people who no longer hunger for authenticity because their souls have grown numb. They don't even have the urge for it. Like, they don't even understand. These are people that they'll never even look outside the window ever again. They have no interest. There could be a beautiful sunset, and you'll tell them, go look at the sunset. They won't even turn their necks to look at it. It's not worth the effort. And so there'll be those people. And then on the other hand, you're going to have people who just deeply long for what is real and what is natural and what is authentic and what is genuine. You're going to have those people too. And that really is going to be, I think, sort of the core issue, like the dividing line in the culture will be that. People that are satisfied with fake and people who want something real. And they want what is real for its own sake. It won't matter. I mean, this will be why AI will not take over everyone's lives. It'll probably take over a lot of people's lives. It won't take over everybody, because if you still have a soul, it won't matter how realistic it is or how close it is to the real thing. It won't matter. You just want the real thing. Right? It's like if they put you in a windowless box and replaced all the windows with screens so that it looked like a beautiful sunset, it looked exactly like the real thing. Well, they're going to at least be some people who still have a soul and say, no, I want to see the real sunset. And it'll be no use to say, yeah, but this looks exactly like it. Yeah, but it's not it, though. It looks like it, but it's not it. And I want the thing that is it for its own sake. And you can have people that understand that and people who don't. And the fake people will go off and live in their fake world in a matrix that they willingly plug into, while the rest of us take what is real, what is true, including the butter, especially the butter. Am I making too much of this? Maybe, but no, I'm not. I don't think I am. If you'd like to see what else I have to say, you can access my full show by going to dailywire.com or by going to the Matt Walsh Show Twitter page. Hope to see you there. Godspeed.